What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dude Comedy Podcast, episode 98. I hope that's right. I missed one. I think that was 97. I'm back, and Kyle's gone. He's got his daddy over. They're having some father and son time today. Today's show is sponsored by the Boys and Girls Club. Join today and become a big brother to a boy. That's what Kyle's doing today with his dad.
Kyle has daddy issues.
Daddy,
Does he?
Daddy
I don't know.
05.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Did Kyle and his dad get along?
98. Oh yeah, they're bros.
They're bros. They're bros before hoes.
Bros
Yeah,
before hoes.
Yeah, I would assume, being a friend of both, that if he had to pick, he would bro out with his dad.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I just have a very big opinion here today. New Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I'm just gonna go ahead and say 2.5 out of 10. 2.5 out of 10.
Whoa! Seriously? 2.5?
Hey, don't spoil it yet.
It's just not a good movie.
Have you not seen it, Colby?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Well, you can still spoil it. You can talk about it. I don't care.
Okay, coming from a diehard Star Wars fan since like I was a little kid, I'm going to say it's not in my top 4. And my reasoning is this. There was tons of good stuff. The lightsaber battles in this were probably the most aggressive I've ever seen. There was some crazy stuff in there, but it felt like all of Finn's parts of it were like crammed in there. Burns, you agree you could probably cut out all Finn's parts and the story go better?
You probably could. If I were to rank my Star Wars in order, it would be episode 4, 5, and 6 and The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm just kidding. The Phantom Menace is probably the worst one.
I mean, it just felt like they shoved all of Finn's stuff in there.
I mean, it's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
Damn.
I mean, there was a ton of good stuff in it to me. I mean, spoiler alert, Yoda coming back, that was pretty cool, especially since they used the puppet version of him instead of the digital one from the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I actually haven't seen the
Colby.
movie yet. I actually haven't seen the movie yet. I'm just giving you shit.
Are you serious? I just spoiled it for everybody.
I'll
My bad.
probably see it over the Christmas holiday or something.
Well, we had a massive spoiler warning in there.
Yeah. I mean, to me though, as long as it's Star Wars, I'm going to enjoy it to a degree. But it's not. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite of all time, and it's definitely not better than that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good times.
Sorry
good
for
times.
spoiling it.
I don't know why you guys were giving me shit on the last one. I did not quit. I am here. I am here and ready to play.
We did it because we needed a title, Burns. It was either that or net neutrality, so we had to pick one we thought people would click.
Well, I probably would have clicked both of them.
Oh, let's take a look. Let's see how it went.
Let's see how it went, boys, without Burns on the show.
It was my idea to
Let's
say that you
dive
quit.
into the
Hold on.
numbers.
I'm going to it now.
Deep dive
Deep
into
dive.
8,000 views.
Not
that's
not bad.
Really look great. We're
Col-
almost to 2 million total downloads. That's getting pretty up there.
Colby's was 8.6 thousand. Bitcoin. We've been in the 8s. Bitcoin was 8 too. The last time we got into the 10K retiring,
when we announced our retirement, I guess
Yeah.
we just got to pretend at all times that we're quitting the show.
that we're done.
That's like clickbait, dude. That's like what some of those vloggers used to always do, like taking a break.
So since you guys always, everybody knows Trevor's a good friend of mine, and since you guys always harp on him, I just want to. Polygon just tweeted out an article. CS:GO Lotto was never a gambling site. T. Martin's lawyers made sure of it, and then when you go on the article, you can read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that article and just go with the fact that kids were on there buying.
Customers could have played for free. All they had to do was read the fine print.
Is that what the court said?
Yes,
Yeah, they didn't get in trouble.
they didn't get in trouble at all.
Yeah, everything got dropped. I just like to give them a hard time because it was just so funny when only reason why I even knew the story was the Ethan video where he had the so I found this new website and it might be pretty cool. I'm in talks with them, and then like it was his site, you know. That's the only reason why I give him a hard time. That was just pretty funny. You've been playing Fortnite with him though, huh?
Oh, we've been grinding, dude.
Jimmy's gonna be the first to invest in a esports Fortnite team.
I'm serious. This is no joke. Not like this isn't bullshit or me just saying it. Once it goes private match to the point where as soon as there's private match available, you're gonna see competitive, whether it's like small startup tournaments or whatever. And eventually, if it holds up, you'll see it on the big scene. And I would love to invest in an org for Fortnite. I think that would not only be fun to do, but it'd be fun to watch, man. Can you imagine all the different possibilities?
It is super fun to watch.
Yeah.
It is super fun to watch. So I don't really watch a lot of Twitch streams. I never really like watching people play video games, but watching someone who's really good at Fortnite is intense as fuck.
It is. I got a taste of it. Noah J and them were in that celebrity live stream thing, and there was a guy in there, Daquan, and apparently he's one of the best in the world. And you literally watch him. It's almost like poetry. Watching this dude like build and react, it was insane.
Yeah, that's the opposite of how I play.
Oh, me too, dude.
I'm not poetry. Like
I'm not either.
Burns, I'm probably above average still. But the way that I play is definitely like, wait,
well,
Colby, where are you going? I'm like, I got this, Leroy Jenkins style.
Well, here's the difference between me. Like, I see people that are so good at like building and then building up and building across and getting up in the enemy's face. Like when I'm getting shot at, I panic build. I just put like walls everywhere and just like start running away.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I clutched up yesterday. I had a big one. I had 8 kills, got 3rd place in solo, had 2 super long distance curve snipes into bases. In the same match, I don't know what happened, but I just had this feeling there was a bush Wookie, and I nailed a dude that never could have seen me coming when it came to him being a bush.
Well, we've been playing with some dude comedy people.
Yeah, Jimmy, you should just get it just so you can get on and play with that.
I don't even have an Xbox One hooked up.
Well, you should get PUBG, because speaking of games...
I heard it's shit.
Well, Burns
Colby won his very first game in PUBG.
Yeah.
You got a chicken dinner?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't
how many
even know
kills
how to
did
hit
you
pause.
have, and how did it go down?
Yeah, he had like 3 kills. That was good. We won the first game.
Yeah, we won our first game. So
he got the winning kill.
Oh, it was squads?
Yeah, it was squads, and then Burns and the other guy we were playing with, who Domo, fan of the podcast, sup Domo. I think it was Domo. I might have said his name wrong. And they're like, what the hell? We lagged out. I'm like, I'm still here. It says winner, chicken dinner. They're like, what? We won. But once I figured out like how to like switch guns and stuff, there was a battle. There was 5 of us left. So it was 3-on-2. And I was with Burns and the other dude on like, as the circle closed, and we were pretty much out in the open, but it was like tall grass. And then I saw a dude beaming across, like trying to flank us. So I double tapped the crouch, and I was just laying in the ground because I knew Burns would kill the other dude. And as the guy tried to flank us, he came up the side, and I was just crouched, and I 3-shot, and it killed him for the win.
Nice,
little punk ass.
I've seen a lot of negative on the one for Xbox, but then again, you can't expect it to flow like the PC version.
Yeah, the problem is that we were playing in squads or whatever, and like our second or third game, and we were running towards the circle, and every single team, like if you lag out, you can get back in with your squad once you start the game back up.
But it takes forever.
Every one of us lagged out at least once, and I lagged out in the storm. In the storm, I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm trying to get back.
And we tried, and we were watching Burns, and we're like, he's not gonna make it. It's a fun game. I'm no expert on like why games load certain ways and whatnot, but it definitely loads a little weird. But once you're playing, you can't really tell. Like I got a gun and I shot the gun.
As long as you can get immersed in it, that's what I like. Like I've been playing games for a long, long time. And it's been a long time since it had to be Call of Duty game battles. Back when I used to play game battles with friends, where you would get in a situation where you are actually getting palm sweaty and nervous. And that's how you get toward the end game of Fortnite. Like, I mean, you completely block everything out. I actually thought I got hurt because when I won that victory, that solo, I started screaming down here. Dude, it was intense.
It is so intense when you get down to like the last 10 people.
Yes. It's awesome.
Or you like have you ever gotten into a game where like the circle is really starting to get small and you're like, dude, there's 15 people left. How is this circle gonna hold us all?
You freak the fuck out, dude. You freak the fuck out, and you only have like 90 wood or something. You're like, what am I gonna do?
Dude, the best play I ever got is that we were getting down to like the final like 20 players, and all 3 of my squad members went down, and so it was just me. So like I think the game ended at Pleasant Park.
Yeah.
And I literally like hid in the house on the edge of the storm, and it got down to 4 left, and I had to move to the middle. So I just opened the door. I had a scar, killed all 4 of them. Nice. It was like the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Or if you pop off, like if you want some fun, jump or drop into Dusty on your own. Get you a little 3-piece right off the beginning.
That's a shit show.
It
Or I
is.
like right now with the Christmas update, racing people to the Christmas presents.
Yeah. I have a new secret
like that
spot
snowball,
that's been working really well. We actually tried it out in duos this morning. Me and Trevor, first match, we got a win with it too.
Where is it?
It's between Salty and Fatal. It's 4 broken down houses that nobody ever jumps to, and there's always a couple chests, green ammo or green guns and shield. And then what you do is you knock that really quick, and then you go over to the quarry behind Fatal, and you can find another 2 or 3 chests throughout different spots. By the time you're done in 3 or 4 minutes, you're looted out and waiting for people to come out of Fatal or Salty.
Did you, Jimmy? Did you buy the battle pass?
No,
You get the
I'm
awesome
going to.
I got the battle pass. I got the dance moves. It's so funny. If you have
the Carlton.
I got like I don't remember the name of the dance, but I bought. It's not in the unlocks with the battle pass, so I bought it.
Yeah.
And if you're in a lobby and start dancing with the paid dance moves, you get like a crowd around you.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, that's
hilarious.
It's cool, man. They're doing it right. They support it. The big thing for me is the other day when they put out that patch and they made aim assist heavy, and everybody was
yeah.
upset about it. And then like 4 hours later, they tweeted out, "We screwed up and we've reverted
Yeah.
it back." Who does that? Have you seen any other
Riot
developers?
Games does, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Like
Yeah.
I remember that update, dude. They took aim assist away pretty much entirely.
Yeah,
And it was like when I got into a gunfight, it was like both of us were playing for the first time.
Yeah.
First ever shooter game. Like we just couldn't hit each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
There's no
that
aim
too.
assist. There's no aim assist on PUBG on Xbox One, so that makes it quite difficult.
I've got a huge hard on for Fortnite right now.
Yeah, so do I. It is huge dick.
Yeah, big time.
It's a huge dick, Peter.
Huge dick. Huge dick.
All right, you want to get into my idea? I was going to be better with 3 of us. We can do it with 2.
Let's do it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So this is going to be a good title if this segment goes good. If it goes bad, it's just another classic Colby Terrible segment. So I'm going to be the judge in this. It's going to be Burns versus Jimmy. Planning. Okay, this is all hypothetical, people. So here's our disclaimer. Anything that is said in the next couple minutes is 100% just hypothetical. None of us are murderers. None of us plan on murdering anybody. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I'm the judge between you two.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go back and forth. Who can plan the perfect murder? And we're going to see who can do it. Because I was watching a show the other day about Pablo Escobar stuff and like how he used to have people killed and then like bury money on them, but then he would have like them draw maps and stuff to like the landmarks and everything. And I'm like,
Right.
damn, what a smart murder. Like, not only are you murdering somebody knowing where the body is, but you also bury money there. So if you have to go like, you know, get the money, it's like, hey, win-win situation. I know where the money is and the body. So
Okay.
you guys are going to compete against each other. Plan the perfect murder, and then we'll see who's better at it.
Okay. What do we do?
And we're killing a really, really, really bad person who is a serial killer. All right. Yes. Now you guys.
Is it just me, or do I have a team at my disposal?
Well, you can have a team. You can have a small team. You can have a small team, and I guess for like to outline the plan, or to outline like the contest that you guys are having is, we got to make sure it's like the perfect crime and who won't get caught. So that's what we'll like kind of judge it off of. I like this already.
Okay, so you got to kind of set the precedent for us. Like, what are we're just straight up.
Okay, so yeah, you have 24 hours to kill this dude. You know where he is. Like Burns said, you can have a team. He's also wanted by the cops for being a serial killer. You got to make sure you hide the body and there's no evidence, and that the cops won't find him and that his like people won't find him. There we go. That's
Okay,
some more
mine's pretty
precedent.
simple. Since you're only giving me 24 hours, I can't really Ocean's 11 this and like come up with the best way to do it would be to do it.
Let's just do 72. Let's do 72 hours. I'm giving you 3
No,
days.
no. I'm gonna go with what
Okay,
you
okay,
said.
okay.
I'm gonna go with what you
Okay.
said. The best way to do it, hypothetically, would be if I had time and I could plan it to where I'm not there. Like,
Yep, I like
it
that.
happens and you're not in the vicinity. But since I don't have time for that, I'm gonna do the next best thing, and I'm gonna go find the most cracked out hobo drug meth dude that literally his brain is on another plane or realm. And I'll pay him like $50 to just. I'm gonna give him a gun and $50, and I'm gonna give him the address, and I'm just going to have him go murder him, and then I won't even be involved.
Oh, so you're getting out like that, not even serial
Yeah, if I
killer
only have
style.
24 hours, yeah. I mean, you want to detach yourself from the crime. I mean, that's the best way if you're that short of a
Well,
time.
I don't know if I can plan a murder, but I do have the perfect crime.
Okay, let's hear it.
What is my perfect crime? I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault? No. I go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As I'm taking it down, a woman catches me. She tells me to stop. It's her father's business. She's Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning, the cops come, and I escape in one of their uniforms. I tell her to meet me in Mexico, but I go to Canada. I don't trust her. Besides, I like the cold. 30 years later, I get a postcard. I have a son, and he's the chief of police. Now, this is where the story gets interesting, everyone. I tell Tiffany to meet me in Paris by the Trocadero. She's been waiting for me all these years. She's never taken another lover. I don't care. I don't show up. I go to Berlin. That's where I stash the chandelier.
Perfect crime.
Did you just Google this?
That's Dwight Schrute.
Oh.
That is good. Yeah, I guess without giving you more time to Ocean's 11 it, but
Yeah.
it's hard. But if we were to Ocean's 11 it, I always thought that the perfect way to do it is you got to make sure that you can get somebody like at a bar or something, slip something in their drink. Now you got the like if they do get caught, you got the toxicology reports in your favor, wearing your gloves. I mean, it's just a crazy.
What about getting rid of the body? Would you Breaking Bad that with some acid? In the
Okay.
bathtub?
Could. Well, what's the dude on Law Abiding Citizen? He was an engineer and he came up with all those creative ways to not be there and kill people.
Oh yeah. That was a
Yeah.
great movie. I want to watch
Yeah.
that again. Okay, let's do that.
Gerard Butler.
Best way to dispose the body if you have to do it. Do you do Breaking Bad in the acid? Do you just bury it? Do you burn it?
No, acid all day. It's gone.
But where do you get this acid? That's my question. I mean, is it just like chemicals from Home
You
Depot?
just gotta find the chemistry to do it, and then just make it.
I'm sure you
All
can
right, so-
YouTube it, dude. There's probably a DIY how to make acid.
DIY.
DIY how to dispose of a
How to
body.
dispose of
Oh,
a body.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you
What-
go on the dark web, I know there's a website that'll teach you how to cook a body.
So do you guys want to hear a crazy story? Now
Cook
we're
a
talking
body?
about, like,
Yeah, like cook it like to eat. Yeah, it's crazy.
Before you get to your crazy story, Burns, remember the Anarchist Cookbook that was like super popular back when we were around like elementary, high school, middle school ish? It was like how to make bombs and stuff like that. And then it got under a lot of fire because the dude for the Oklahoma City bombing used the Anarchist Cookbook like PDF to make his bomb.
Mhm.
That's crazy. All right,
Yeah.
go hit us with the crazy
All
story.
right, crazy story. This just came to my mind with the stuff that we're talking about. You guys all know who Angelina Jolie is, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I guess early on in her actress career, she was extremely depressed, like suicidal depressed. But she didn't really have, I don't know if she just couldn't go through with killing herself or she just didn't want to, but she actually hired a hitman to kill herself.
Really?
And the hitman said no and like talked her out of it. But she tried to hire a hitman to have herself killed.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that is
Isn't that fucking
dumb.
crazy though?
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's like one of those like really dark memes. That's like you suck so bad like you can't commit suicide. Like the people who fail committing suicide. It's like the dark
Yeah.
ones. You can't.
All right,
even
guys,
hire a
I
hitman.
got to give us our daily Bitcoin, but you're gonna like this one. In New York, a man has been
Oh yeah,
arrested
this is great.
for reportedly making over $1 million selling Chuck E. Cheese tokens as Bitcoins in the streets.
I saw that.
Well, whoever bought those is a moron. What? Good for him. Good scam. Good scam.
The other one that was news today was Darren McFadden gave one of his financial advisors $3 million supposedly in a Bitcoin investing, and it never got it. Like the guy just took the money, and today it would be worth $237 million.
Holy shit!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was breaking news today.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
like
he's
four or
suing
five
that
years
man.
ago when he was on the Raiders, he gave the guy $3 million for a Bitcoin investment, and the guy just used the $3 million on something else. I wonder
Wow.
if like you sue him if you. Nah, I don't. Never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if you could get any of that back besides the $3 million, but I don't think that's how it works.
No.
Wow,
No,
that's crazy.
Bitcoin. If you mess up a transaction, like if you don't do, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It
There's no
gone.
loss. Actually, I take that back. I saw something. A company's trying to somehow petition to where they can govern all the lost Bitcoin funds. It sounds like they're trying to take advantage of it, but apparently there's a fund somewhere with all of these lost Bitcoin tokens.
Wow, that reminds me. There was a hockey player, Jack Johnson, who when he came into the league, when he signed his first big contract after his rookie contract, his parents convinced him to make them his power of attorney. And they literally like took all of his money and they were buying houses, cars, taking out huge high interest loans with loan sharks. And he's like 20 million in debt thanks to his parents. His parents just fucked him over.
Jeez.
Nice parents.
No way.
Can you imagine
dude.
that, dude?
That
he's
sucks.
20 million. He's 20 million in debt right now, having to pay back all his loan sharks. His parents just like fucking splurged all his money, took out huge loans. And so yep. So he's like got to sue his parents. I would never talk to my parents ever again if they did that to me.
Sue them for all they got.
That's like I can't even think of the actor, or maybe it's it's an actress, the Modern Family girl, Ariel Winter, whatever, the one. Ariola Winter. I don't know how to say her name, but it's not Ariola. Her mom did the same thing where she was like, because she wasn't 18 yet, so she was like a child actor, and her mom was just like blowing through the money and stuff, like not being the one acting in shows. So talk about it.
How are these parents and these people so fucking stupid? Especially like athletes that go broke too. If you give me like $10 million check, fucking put half of that away in investments and you're fucking set. What are you doing? I don't get it.
Money.
I mean, Jimmy, I know you need like fucking $500 trillion to retire or whatever you say, but
not 500 trillion. I think, what was it?
20 million?
Yeah. Was it that low? I thought it was more than that.
Good. 250 million.
Yeah. You guys were in like the 5, 10, 20 million or something.
Yeah, dude, because if you invest that smartly, dude, you're good to go, man. You can live off the interest forever.
I'm not even saying living off though. If you have 250 million, you could do things, man. You could make changes. You could affect people's lives. You could.
Jimmy's like, I'm gonna buy a country.
I mean,
Dude, think about
could,
Bezos, man. Jeff Bezos.
You could do stuff humanitarian wise. I mean, you could freaking fund a children's hospital. You could do all kinds of stuff, man.
Well, it's like the dude from Amazon.
I just want to chill.
Okay, well, I just don't see me chilling. I
don't see you chilling either.
See me doing that.
The dude from Amazon, who's worth like almost $100 billion, the richest dude in the world now.
Yeah,
he's like gonna start doing space shit too with Elon Musk. Not with him, but like him. So they're gonna like, they're both gonna start going after space. So you got to think
space race.
When you think about like him and Elon Musk and Gates is doing all his stuff, like Zuckerberg's trying to do a bunch of weird, future stuff. Like maybe the world actually is in decent hands. All these dudes would, or the rich will survive. The rich will survive and we'll all be doomed.
I think we're all fucked by AI myself. You see Trump is taking global warming off the, what's it called? The
national security threat?
Yeah.
Isn't that what the Pentagon has it as?
Yeah.
He's a fucking moron.
Yep, that is what is happening. I think it's AI. I think it's literally the shit you've seen in the movies for the last 30 years. I really do.
Well, didn't they just wasn't there just an AI bot that figured out how to play? They taught it how to play poker, and it was just
well, there's a bot
dominant.
that the Google bot did chess and obliterated the chess bot that was in there. In it, I mean, it was like in 80% less moves. It wasn't even close. Like it's an unbeatable chess bot. It can't.
So
be
there's another
beat.
game. It's a super hard game. Shoot, what's Dodo 2 or whatever?
Dota. Oh
Dota
yeah,
robot.
that was last year. It obliterated the best dude in the world.
That robot learned how to play that game, which is supposedly the best or like most like changing game. Like everyone's different.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk's AI back in August went and beat a bunch of pros at the international tournament.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it takes two things for Terminator to actually happen. It's not enough just to have an AI that gets smart and shuts everything down. I mean, that's going to revert us back to something, but people can survive that. I mean, it'll be crazy. People die, but people can survive that. you have to have the factor of an AI has to be able to build actual soldiers and units and shit to actually go through and govern or exterminate. So if you have both, because I fully see an AI program getting smart enough, and if it becomes self-aware saying, yep, here goes your power grid, here goes your cell phones, boom, 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 boom. But once you do that, what do you do from there? So it would have to be able to have its robots and shit. I don't know, man.
It's freaking wild. I hate
Then
it.
again, they're making robots. I mean, they're making military robots now, mechs and stuff. So it would just take those over, and we're all dead.
Shut it down! Shut it all
I don't know
down!
about you, but I welcome our new robot overlords.
Yeah, you're gonna pay homage to the robot overlords and become a dignitary of their court.
It might be the only way to survive, man. I mean,
Sure.
once they get smart enough, they're gonna look around and be like, "These humans, these guys are our problem."
Yeah, we don't want their cockroaches. All they do is have sex and multiply.
Yeah.
They're rats. I agree.
Hey, speaking of getting off topic here with robots, can you imagine like robot athletics, like fantasy football but with robots?
Well, what was the movie with Wolverine dude, Hugh Jackman, Real Steel, where they controlled the robots and they would fight, they would box and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. You're saying on another
ready for
level
that,
where robots are actually like running backs and stuff.
I'm ready for the Ready Player One.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Oh yeah, that looks
Did you
good.
did you get the book, Jimmy?
No, I just saw the trailer.
You said you ordered the book. You tweeted me, you liar.
Oh,
Ready One?
Yeah, Ready Player One. I was like, you tweet out the trailer like this looks sweet, and I said, yeah, it is. You should get the book. It's amazing. And you're like, oh, I just ordered it.
Uh-oh.
I said that?
We got
yeah,
beef
you
here.
said that.
Well, hold on. Let me go to Amazon and see if I did. I don't
We
even
got
remember saying
beef
that.
here.
Hold on. If
Guys,
I
we
did,
have
if I
live
did,
beef.
I'll send a screenshot. We've got some ADATA XPG V1 memory modules. We've got some English tea organic white blueberry. We've got a dog
Whack.
collar. No, I didn't order that book. Maybe I meant to tweet you and say I'll order the book.
You should order it, dude. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's a great book. It's gonna be an awesome movie.
Here's
too.
the thing about books. Why
Books.
waste your
You
time,
gotta
Jimmy?
read 'em.
You got a movie coming, boy. Why you don't even
Yeah,
need
but
it?
you gotta read, man. You gotta read. It's good. Good shit.
Carrying along with this show of randomness, which I'm absolutely loving right now, I need to talk about something really quick, and it's near dear in my heart. I need Matt Ryan to outscore Julio by 5 points tonight to go on to the championship round. I was getting absolutely destroyed. Those of you listening are probably sick of me talking about fantasy football on here, but I drafted Todd Gurley and Le'Veon Bell, and I was propelled to only being down 5 points. After I was getting in the woodshed, dude. I was getting destroyed. Then Gurley popped a nice little 42 points for me. Bell with 26. Welcome. Now I just need Matt Ryan. Okay, that vent's out of the way. I had to get that on the air.
You good now?
Yeah, I got eliminated in the quarters.
Well, yeah, because Kamara went down, dude.
Yeah, Kamara fucked me, man.
Jimmy, do you
I
still
would
do
have
the
lost
DraftKings?
anyways.
Do what?
Do you still do basketball DraftKings? You haven't really talked about it in a while.
I haven't been doing it lately. I've been busy.
Fortnite.
Yeah, honestly, I've kind of got an issue.
Dude, I play it so much, it's kind of a problem.
Yeah,
Is it?
same here.
Is it a problem for you, Jimmy? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will play it for fucking hours.
100%.
So are we going to have a meeting with you guys? Sit you guys down, you can talk about your problem? Are you missing missing family events to play the game, Jimmy?
No,
Do you
not yet.
find yourself waking up in a night's sweat wanting to play the game, Jimmy?
Not yet. Not yet.
Do you ever question the teachings of the Mormon Church, Jimmy, when playing?
I delayed our recording by an hour so I could eat a sandwich and play some Fortnite.
I can see him doing that.
Hey, when you're in,
Is
you're
that what
in,
you
man.
did? Did you go play Fortnite?
I ate a sandwich and played some Fortnite.
Dude. Oh my! See, I got my Fortnite out of the way this morning before our normal time.
Yeah.
I like-
You got up out of bed and you're like, I gotta play before we start.
Oh, we started
recording
like
today.
7:30 in the morning, man.
Oh, I like
Trevor
playing
get-
when
Trevor
that
gets
is,
up?
That's them noobs.
Do what?
Trevor gets up that early, eh?
Well, yeah, he's recording for T Martin 2 every day.
I wonder when T Martin 3 is gonna launch.
T Martin 2 is a juggernaut of a channel.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Speaking of channels, Burns, what have you been up to lately, man? You back on YouTube?
Maybe.
Nice. I don't know. I don't look.
Jimmy's annoyed with me. I can hear it in his voice.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just doing my thing, buddy.
Do my thing, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
What do you guys got planned for the Christmas holiday? I think we're gonna talk to Colby earlier. So usually we record. It's Monday right now, which is when we usually record. So next week's probably show will come up out on Tuesday because Monday is Christmas Day. So hopefully you guys are cool with that.
My brother and sister come in tomorrow. My other brother and mom and dad come in 2 days to see Da Baby and hang out for Christmas. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna attempt to cook my first prime rib. Pretty excited about that.
Ooh, that's what
Hope it
we
turns
usually
out
have.
good.
That's what we usually have at my grandparents' Christmas, dude. It's legit.
Yeah, I have so I got a sous vide thing the other day, or like a month ago, but finally just used it. It's basically, for those of you who don't know, it's like you put your meat in Ziploc bags and then you put it in like a water bath, and then the sous vide heats it to the right temperature, like over a certain amount of hours. So it's like internally cooked perfectly. So if you want like a rare steak, it cooks it to rare, then you take it out of the bag and then you just pan fry it for whatever, 2 minutes each side. I did a 18-hour pork butt and it was phenomenal. So I'm going to do the prime rib the same way and then just finish it in the oven for a couple hours. Hope I don't screw it up. Pretty nervous.
I'm sure it'll go over well.
You might ruin Christmas dinner, Colby.
Yeah, my parents or my families just would be like, whatever, you tried. They're nice.
What are you doing, Jimmy?
For Christmas?
Yeah, what are you doing for the holidays?
Yeah,
We've
what do
got
you
our
got planned?
annual Ugly Sweater Christmas party. Pretty big shindig. Probably 20 or 30 people here. We'll cater food in and drinks. And Ugly Sweater, we actually made a money tree. It's got like $40 on it. That's the prize. Whoever has the ugliest sweater. And then we do Dirty Santa. And everybody brings a gift for Dirty Santa.
Sounds like fun.
Yep.
Are you going to
Gonna
get
be a good
lit?
time.
You're going to drink some eggnog and a little bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
Bailey's in there?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Oh,
guys
man, you got
like
the brandy.
eggnog?
Man, I
don't.
like about 4 drinks of eggnog, and then it's just too sweet.
Okay, so I'm not weird.
No,
So I'll
it's a
say
good
that
sip.
sometime.
It's a good sipper. Like, just sip on it a little bit. But I mean, that shit is so sweet.
Yeah, it is.
The rising drink in my alcoholic friends who are not alcoholics, but we're call them that for now since I already said it. The rising drink is hot cider Fireball this summer.
Ooh,
I just said this
that
summer.
Sounds a little. That sounds a little. That sounds tasty. I might have to give that a shot. I like
Yeah.
myself some
Sounds
hot
like
apple
it
cider.
sounds like it give you the lava shits.
Yeah, they love it, Burns. They've been saying like that's the go-to thing. You got a little stuffiness, you just throw down some of that.
I've still been stuck in the summer drinks. Like Moscow mules are starting to enjoy.
A lot of people.
Bit.
Those are in right now. A lot of people talk.
Yeah,
about that. Do you
I
drink
had
them
like
out of the actual
Yeah,
tin?
yeah, the copper,
cup?
the
Copper
copper,
cup,
copper cup. I had one that was an orange mule that was pretty good. That had a.
Oh, I've had one of those.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I had the
The-
weirdest one. It was like rosemary and something like Moscow Mule, and I was like, oh, whatever, yeah, I'll try it. And they didn't really have any other things, and I knew
You gotta-
was just fucking
You gotta use
weird.
you gotta use good vodka for those, man. Because they can be a little bit strong.
Yeah, you got to go Tito's.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about you, Burns?
Tito's.
Tito's.
Speaking of Tito's, Colby, there is a ripoff of Tito's now that I saw at Total Wine yesterday.
What?
It was stacked. I can't remember what it was called.
Well, let's
I'm trying
look.
to think. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up. Total Wine.
You know how many people will message me like, oh, I'm drinking Tito's. I'm like, man, like I know we had some weird sponsors, but Tito's would have been an actual good sponsor. They would have made. I mean, we did it for free,
Yeah, let's see.
In-store
All right.
pickup wine.
No, I got it right here. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. Tell me if this is not the biggest fucking ripoff you've ever seen of Tito's. I'm gonna send it to you right now in the chat.
All right, open it in chat. Oh, Jimmy, the trailer for
Ocean's 8.
came out. Tower. I've seen this, Burns.
Dude,
It
is that
is.
not like
Yeah.
a huge ripoff?
Dude, you should look at the half G one. The bottle looks even more similar. But yeah, a total ripoff. I want to say it's close to the same amount of money too.
Dude, they're using like the same color scheme, and the Crafted in Texas is they for sure ripped off Tito's 100%. It was like on a huge display at Total Wine. I was like, this is a fucking Tito's ripoff.
I want to know like the margins on booze. That's probably one of the best industries to be in right now. So many people just like partying all the time. Partying.
Yeah, it's not. If you own a liquor store, your margins are not very good on beer, but like it's all like liquor and wine is where you make your money.
But like the distributors are probably looking nice too, taking a little bit of here and there.
Yeah, 100%.
Were you talking
I don't
about
know why this
Ocean's
bothers
8,
me so much.
Colby?
That trailer.
I know.
Just came out.
I've got it up on the screen. I'm going to watch it as soon as the podcast's done.
Whoop whoop. Put all that ass too
Is it
fast.
gonna get as much hate as the last Ghostbusters did because it's an all female cast?
I don't know. This is a pretty good female cast.
Yeah,
It's
for
not,
sure.
and it's not a remake. It's a prequel.
It's an extension.
Or,
it's Danny's
yeah.
brother or Danny's sister, Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock
Is his
Rihanna, the girl from American Horror Story that's really popular is in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Kelly's in it. Burns.
Yep. I can't think of her name right now.
Me neither. I could see it though. Mindy Kaling.
damn it.
Mindy Kaling.
Yeah, Mindy Kaling. There you go.
Interesting cast, but hey, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'll probably go see it.
Oh, I'll definitely go see it. I love the Ocean's movies.
Yeah,
I
those are
only
my
really
favorite.
like the first.
The
Ocean's
first two.
11, I thought the first two are good.
I like all of them.
That was if you think back to it, that was a powerhouse cast in Ocean's 11.
man.
Let's name who we
yeah,
got.
dude.
You got Matt Damon, George Clooney,
Matt Damon was
Bernie
like
Mac.
the fifth guy too. It wasn't even like
Brad
the main
Pitt.
dude.
Brad Pitt. What's his name? From,
Don Cheadle.
Andy
Don Cheadle.
Andy Garcia, and
Andy
Julia
Garcia.
Roberts.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts. Casey Affleck was in it.
Yep.
The dude.
The other
that's in all
dude,
the,
his brother that's in
Yeah,
all
he-
the different movies was in there.
I looked it up. His name is Scott Cam, but yeah,
He's in a ton of stuff.
That's a powerhouse cast right there.
Yeah, it
And
was.
then Ocean's 12. I want to say they brought even another star into it. Let's look. Ocean's 12. they stole-
Catherine Zeta-Jones was in 12
13.
and 13.
13 is when they bring the dude they steal from another big dude. George Clooney. Al Pacino.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
There we
Yep,
go.
yep.
Yeah, that's a star-studded cast right there, man. Yeah, because I remember Matt
Yeah.
Damon in the first one. Like, I mean, he wasn't even Matt Damon yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now he's Matt Damon.
Damon.
Speaking of Matt Damon, that movie where he like gets shrunk, that movie looks pretty good too.
It does look interesting. Like
It's
where they're
inter-
next
yeah,
to that
yeah,
huge
yeah,
bottle of vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Looks pretty interesting.
I'll give it a try. I'll
I
give
will,
Home
too.
Ec another shot.
I will too.
Good times. No one ever asked me what I'm doing for my holidays.
I think Jimmy
you
did,
go.
but it got swept under the
I
rug.
did.
Did you?
Yep.
Well, you see, it's kind of a new Christmas because you add a girlfriend to the mix and it just gets crazier.
Uh-oh. What'd you get her?
What do
An
you mean?
engagement ring?
Yeah, what's going
no,
on?
I didn't get her anything. Oh, I just have so much more shit to do this year than I usually do.
You got to go to their families.
Yeah, well, my parents are coming into town because they live like 3 hours away now. They're coming to town on the 23rd. We're like all going out to dinner with them. Then Christmas Eve at her parents' house, and Christmas morning at her parents' house, and then to my grandparents' house on Christmas morning, and then back to her house for our own little private Christmas. So,
Ooh,
A little private,
Christmas.
light the
Fuck.
candles. Ooh.
It's so. I mean, I know you don't want to talk about it too much because like your personal life, but is this pretty serious stuff? Because this be a potential Mrs. Minnesota Burns somewhere in the distant future.
It could be in the future. Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Nice.
I've been with it. I think what is it, 10 months now or something like that.
How is she liking your Fortnite addiction?
Oh, I don't. I usually play during the day. She's a school teacher, so
Here,
she's gone during
answer
the
that.
day.
Talk to Colby just a second. I got to take this call.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Well, she left you to he left you to the conversation.
That's fine.
She's a school teacher, so I just play during the day.
But you don't live with her yet, right?
No, I don't live with her. I usually she lives like maybe 20 minutes away from me, so like I just at my place during the week, and then I'll go over there like once or twice a week, and then she's usually here on the weekends.
Yeah. One thing that I always suggest to people from experience is you live with them and then you learn real quick if it's gonna work. Like when I'm my wife, I mean I never had any problem with it, but I know people who will like move in with their girlfriends from even longer than we were dating. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, all she does is this and that. And I'm like, dude, you're already engaged, man. You blew this. Like, you're stuck, dude. Like, you're.
Yeah, well, I
this
mean,
is your
yeah,
life.
we already talked about that. Like, we're probably moving with each other like this summer. Cause,
Yeah,
like,
when
my
like the
lease
leases work. Yeah.
Yeah, my lease is up in July, and I think hers is up in October. So there's probably gonna be like a couple months there where it's kind of like, but we're probably gonna place like in July.
Nice. As long as you still have a gaming room so you can sneak away and get in your Fortnite.
Oh, she already even said that. She's like, we got to get an extra bedroom because you got to have your place to play. It's like, you know me too well.
Yeah, that's a keeper right there, dude. If she's not
Yeah.
trying to she's not trying to change your ways. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, dude. She's pretty. Lets me do my own thing. So, yep, it's good. Gotta get it away. I think her parents are getting me Timberwolves tickets.
All right, I'm back.
Christmas.
What?
What?
Be pretty-
Seriously? The in-laws?
Yeah.
The future in-laws?
Dude, that's a good present.
Hell yeah. Okay, so what kind of dad is the dad?
Good
He's
question.
cool as hell. He's cool as hell.
He's just
Like,
chill? He's a chill dad?
Yeah, he's chill. He likes to talk about. I haven't been to a wild game with him yet, but I did I couldn't make it to a game, so I had to get on his good side. Gave him and his wife some tickets to the game.
Oh yeah.
Down there,
Brownie
Yep.
points.
You gotta get him. So yeah, I don't know. Lexi
Has
was
he
just
asked
saying
what
it
your
was
intentions are with his daughter yet?
No,
No?
he's not like that. No,
Okay.
but yeah, they're pretty cool people. So
Well, cool.
it's good.
I'm already not excited for people trying to date my 1 day old daughter.
You gonna be like the dad that's like super protective though?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
Fuck
Jimmy
yeah.
for advice.
What you do, you're in a good situation too. See, I've got you can intimidate them yourselves, but what you want to do is you want to have like Kyle come over and any other like friends that you have that are decent size. Like I've got some buddies that they literally look like they're in a gang. So I'll just bring them over whenever Callie brings some kid over and they just shit themselves and then they never come back. You know, it's the whole Bad Boys where Uncle Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
100%,
good,
100%.
great
Well, Jimmy,
analogy.
Jimmy, you're probably all hands on deck now because your daughter's pretty much like in that age where like they're thinking about like dating people now.
She'll be a senior next year, man.
Oh god
What?
damn! Seriously?
No way.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought she was like 16 or something.
Yeah,
was
she
16.
was. She
She'll
just
graduate
was.
when she's 17.
Oh, so
Yeah,
she's
it's-
younger. She's
yeah,
a younger.
yeah.
Is she
senior.
like a summer birthday or something? Or?
Yeah, August.
Yeah, I gotcha. So you didn't hold her back. You just like sent her right to.
Yeah.
So is she like the oldest in her class or the youngest?
youngest?
That
She'd
would
be
make her the youngest. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she's youngest. So gotcha.
It's scary stuff, dude. We're
So,
arguing right now. I told her, I said, if you move out, you have to get your own Netflix. She's like, no, I'm just
Oh.
using your Netflix. I said, no, you're not.
I saw a great.
Dad's
It's
gonna
the morality
hit her
of it.
with. Dad's gonna hit her with that password change.
That's what I told her.
I saw a great meme that was a Netflix one where the second user was just like new user, but it was the guy who was like, yeah, now my ex never knows I'm in here. He
Yeah.
changed his name to new user.
Man.
Yeah, so my mom uses my Netflix or whatever, and I've had a couple times where I've changed my password, and immediately, like 3 seconds later, I'll get a text be like, "What's your password?"
Jeez.
I wonder how many.
Man.
That would be such a cool infograph if Netflix could like estimate based on like my account obviously is Utah or Washington, but if people are logging in like different places like IPs in my area and then like Utah and stuff, it'd be crazy if they could estimate like how many people just share Netflix accounts. It's probably
I'm sure
a
it's
ton.
I'm
It's
sure
probably
it is a
more
ton.
than they have accounts for. Suckers. Hope you go down to Disney.
Well, Netflix is going to lose all their Disney shit.
I think they've already started pulling a bunch of it. Well, they're going to lose all their
Sure.
Fox stuff too.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
Well,
Good.
allegedly. They could keep, I mean, I don't know if it makes 100% sense to pull all Fox off Netflix since that's still like binge watching is a great way to get new audiences to new seasons of stuff.
It's true.
So, speaking of our show on Thursday, do we want to do a little charity drive on Thursday?
We need to do something.
Yeah, Jimmy, find a way to do something like make a wish,
Let's do,
Christmas
let's
wish,
do-
and we grant it type thing.
Let's do like St. Jude's Hospital. They usually do some good stuff. We could do like a GoFundMe for them or something.
Okay.
St. Jude's Children's Hospital or something.
Let's do it.
I wonder if we could get on Twitch and play Fortnite while we raise money.
We should.
I don't know anybody at Twitch anymore. Do you guys?
Justin, but I haven't talked to him in like years.
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter, but I haven't talked to him in a while either.
What about YouTube? You can use Burns' channel.
We could.
I say we just do it. Let's just find one, with, like you said, St. Jude's or something, and we'll push a donation link on Thursday. See if we can
Sounds
get a little
good.
bit.
Well, that sounds good for a show, guys. We're at 45 minutes. I can't think of anything else to talk
He
about.
just
with you
wants to
guys,
go
can-
play Fortnite.
No, this is a fact. This is a fact.
Fact.
All right, guys.
I'm going to leave everyone with a deep thought. The best
that?
liar you know is not the best liar you know.
Well, yeah, because you don't know he's a liar.
Oh, Jimmy
I got
with
it.
the win.
I got
Thanks everybody for listening to the Dude Comedy Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on iTunes and check us out on Twitter.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.